Hi guys, this is Greg Sane, and I'm going to make this quick, and I'm going to make it short and sweet. I'm going to first preface what it is that led me here. Secondly, I'm going to do a little history lesson as to what I have done in the past, and thirdly, I'm going to tell you how you can greatly benefit from that wealth of knowledge, experience, and just my desire to make sure that some of you are able to recoup as much money as you've put out into these other programs. So I can only hope that you guys fully understand what I'm doing, and this is a live video. It is officially 8:03, and I just want you guys to first understand that when I first got wind of all of the, for lack of a better word, cryptocurrency programs out there, I had no idea that it would turn into the wild, wild west with no kinds of anything, checks and balances, just people putting up these little websites and doing stuff. And next thing you know, people are giving them money. I was one of those people. I put money into Ambus. I put money into Microhash. I put money into Crypto Solutions. I put money into BitLake. I put money into all of these things. And what ended up happening was they just took my money and left. No excuses, no nothing. Control finance. They basically took the money and they fell apart. And we don't know. I mean, November 1st is when they're supposed to start back with control finance and put us all back on square one and give us back our money, blah, blah, blah. Well, half of October is already over. All right. I haven't been paid all my money from control finance yet. So I don't know if I'm going to. I don't think I will. And I decided that there's only one person that I know for a fact is never going to screw me over and never going to screw anybody else. And that's me. That's the only person I can speak on. I can't speak on anybody else. And if it took me going and getting a second job just so I can pay you all back what I said I was going to pay you, I would do that because I don't like being in debt. So with that said, let me speak now about my past with respect to what I'm going to do to make you money. In 2011, my partner, Frank Trueblood, and I were discussing a particular form of making money. And he said to me, what if you could just go into a particular arena where there's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people spending money, and all you had to do is just put your hand out and get some of it, and you got a little bit of it every day. Would that be nice? So that'd be great. All right. Well, what are you talking about? And he explained it to me, and then he showed me that he's been working on this particular program for 15, 20 years. He was doing most of it by hand, then by paper, and then finally got together a group of programmers that didn't know each other and didn't know what the other one was working on. He kept each one separate so that he had one piece he wanted that person to work on. And then after they got done with that, he paid them, sent them about their way. Then the final person was basically like a chef who put it all the pieces together and baked it. And now we have what we have, the software that we call the secret weapon. This also equalizes the playing field. All right. So basically, the program itself is a private placement program, P3. And the reason why I call it private placement is because I determine how much money I need to work with. I determine who I work with, and whoever's working with me is working with me in private. This is not a corporation. This is not a company based on any of those things that have allowed Microhash and BitLake, and as of late, Control Finance, and the latest scam, Arm Bank, to take your money and just disappear. right? It's based out of right here in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. It's based right here in my office where I'm sitting right now. Doesn't look like much right now, but I was just pan around my office. You can see nothing special, just my office. There's a feather and incense burner, and that's my first royalty check, and that's just a painting, and that's my office. That's my desk. I'm kind of a big deal, and that's some clothes, and that's me, and there's some junk on the top up there, and some cigars, and all that kind of stuff. It's just my office. Nothing special, but this is where I work. But if you'll notice, there's one monitor, there's a second monitor, and then the monitor I'm looking at, that's the third monitor, all right? Got 3 monitors. I use all 3 monitors in what I do every day, and I'll explain it to you shortly, and you'll understand what I mean. Now, here's what the plan entails. I'm going to open the plan up by putting the website on when I finish this call. When I put the website up, you have until the pool, if you will, hits $10,000. When it hits, I'm not looking for millions. I'm not looking for everybody in the planet. I'm looking for the people who get it. And when you get it, you'll get involved and I will make you money. Okay? So here's how it works. $10,000 max. That's all I need. Any more than that changes everything. Anything less than that changes everything. I need $10,000. I need $10,000 from either one person giving me $10,000 or 10 people giving me $1,000 each, or 4 people doing whatever they need to do to get it to that, okay? But the max is 10 grand. So let's say, and the minimum to get in is $1,000. Here's why. It keeps the bookkeeping real simple. I got 10 people at 1,000, or I got one person at 10 grand, or I got one person at 2, one person at 5, I got one person at 3. Or a series of whatever, but when it gets to $10,000, I'm shutting it down for 5 months. Because here's what the program does. The program pays out 20% a month on your money. Example, you put $1,000 in the program, right? So it's just like a bank. Just like a bank. When you open a checking account or a savings account, you're loaning that bank your money. And if it's an interest-bearing checking or an interest-bearing savings account or a CD or whatever, it's really more like a CD than anything. Let me give you an example. With a CD, you're putting your money in expecting to get a certain percentage back by loaning the bank your money for a prescribed length of time. That's what a CD is, a certificate of deposit. That's all it is. All right. The difference is the CD won't give you near the return on your investment or return on your rate of return that I'm going to. Okay. And it's not an investment. You're not investing in anything. All you're doing is loaning me money just like you would loan your bank. And I'm telling you that I'm going to give you back 20% rate of return every month for 5 months. Your initial deposit has to stay in. Your loan has to stay in our coffers for 5 months. You're getting 20% every month for 5 months. So by the time that 5-month period is up, you've made 100% on your money. Simple. All right. Now, next question would have to be, let me see, somebody just sent me a message. The next question would have to be, how are you able to do that? Are you trading in the stock market? Are you trading in Forex? Are you trading cryptocurrency? No. No, I'm not doing any of those things. Stock market, mutual funds, real estate, everything is gambling to a certain degree. Because anytime the definition of gambling is using one bit of money, doing an activity, hoping to get more. All right? But let me ask you guys a question. Is it really gambling if you can't lose money? No, it's not. It's calculated risk, and what you do is you lower that risk as far as you possibly can. Let me explain to you what I do. In 2011, when this whole plan was put in place, my partner and I got together, and my partner loaned me. Well, he didn't really loan it to me. What he did was he sent me the information on an account that he had opened with $10,000 in it. And my job was to work that account with the way he taught me how to do, using all the information that I use. And when I got to the point where I had it down pat, he let me start doing it live. I was doing it all with paper, right? Up until he said, okay, I think you're ready. It's kind of like, snatch the pebble from my hand, grasshopper. It's like that, right? So when I finally got the okay to move forward in a real account, he started me out with an account with $2,000 in it. When that 2,000 turned into 5, he took that 5 and he pulled it out and he put 10 in. We started from 10. And from early 2013 to the end of 2014, I had raised that account to over $100,000. And I had a percentage that was given to me. And then life happened. I got into a whole lot of things, moving to a new place and this and all of that, and, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, cryptocurrency comes around. And then I said, okay, I'm going to get involved in that. And I got away from doing that. Well, as of late, I've been doing it again. And I've been seeing the same level of results, which I will show you when I send you to the website. You will see what I did then, and you will see as we move forward what I'm doing every day. All right. Now, again, we've been talking for how long now? 15 minutes. All right. Let me get to the chase here. What I'm doing is paramutual betting. In other words, paramutual means among us. What that means is I have an online website called drfbets.com, dailyracingformbets.com. I race thoroughbred racing from many different tracks around the world. And what I do is I get up in the morning, I set my picks, I do my own handicapping. I learned how to do that over the years as well. I do my own handicapping. I set the picks, right? And then I start the races about 11 o'clock in the morning, 11:30, sometimes 12, all right? I race for about 4 hours and I'm done for the day, all right? And our program uses a piece of software that guarantees that I will never lose money. Now, I'm not begging you to believe anything and trying to convince you of anything. I'm telling you what I do. And if you want to be with me, we can do that. That's easy enough to do. All right, I will show you how that's done. You will see on the website that I built that there are videos of me doing exactly that. All right. There are videos showing you exactly what I do. There are videos showing you how I do it. And then once the program starts, because what I want to do is start at the first of the month. So when we hit $10,000, if we hit $10,000 between now and November 1st, I will start your return rate of return on that day, November 1st. And then on December 1st, you're going to get your first 20%. So let's say you put in $1,000 that you loan to me. All right. I'm going to give you $200 month 1. Month 2, you get another $200. Month 3, you get another $200. 4, $200. And right before the end of month 5, to get that last $200, which equals what you put in. So you've doubled your money. You made 100% on your money that you loaned to me. Right before that, somewhere around that 5 days before, after the 25th day, I'm going to give you the option. Do you want to take your initial loan out and walk away, say, thank you very much? Or do you want to leave it in and keep getting that $200? Or do you want to increase it? Because by that time, we'll be able to increase from 10,000 to 100,000. And then we can add more people. But there are going to be people on the waiting list. So if you're not able to get started now, 5 months from now, you can get started. But if you get started now and decide to pull out at the end of the 5 months, it may be 2 years before you can get back in. And I may be done doing it by then. I'm going to do this for a short period of time, very privately, private placed, and very simple. That's why I want it small enough so I know I've got 5, 10 people 2 or 3 people, 10 people max that I have to keep my accounting set up on my spreadsheets that I already have made. And when you come in, I'll have your name, how much you put in. And every month I know exactly who I need to send that to, right? And then you'll tell me where you want it sent. It's very simple, all right? I would prefer that you gave me a PayPal account or a, I don't know, some banking information where I can send stuff easily. I don't want to make it hard. I want to make this to be very, very simple to do, all right? And because there's only 10 people, the accounting is very simple, all right? $200 for every $1,000 every month. $1,000 comes back to you after 5 months with an additional $1,000 that you've made over time. You don't have to wait 5 months to get your $1,000 back. You get $200 a month. All right, $200 a month is a cell phone bill for a lot of people. Some people it's rent. All right, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to type the website in the comment box right now. Make money now with me. Make money now with me.com. That's the link. Go to that link now. Act quickly. If you have 3 or 4 people within the group that you've already discussed, you're going to put a pool together and you got a pool captain or whatever you want to call it, fine. But when I get $10,000, and I don't know how long this is going to take, 15 minutes, 15 days, I don't know. But when I hit $10,000, the door closes and I start racing the first of the month after that $10,000 is hit. I will be sending videos over the next few days just showing you guys how I do this. So if you're questioning it, and by the time we get to 10 grand, if it goes over 10 grand, I haven't closed it down yet, I'm sending your money back. I'm not keeping your money. I will show you we have 10 grand now. We're done. And then I'm going to put the video up and put a page up. So when you go to that next page, you can't go and pay because there will be nowhere you can go to pay. I'm keeping it very simple, folks, and I'm going to make you your money back. So imagine you lost, let's say you lost $300-400 in Arm Bank and $500 in Control Finance. So you lost like $1 grand. Well, in 5 months, you will get that grand back plus, you know, and that's how it'll go. So that's how it goes. And somebody just sent me a thing here. Live chat. Will there be a link for launch? I'll put in I'm streaming. Yeah. I'm streaming right now. Okay. All right, so there. So guys, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it for myself right now, and I just want to bring some of you along. If the time comes where we can make it bigger, and because we're training people right now, and we get it to the point where we got 10 people doing exactly what I'm doing, all right, then it'll be a big program, and people can get in, and everybody who's doing this will have their own accounting, all their people that they're working with, and we will make you money every 5 months. All right, pretty simple. All right, so with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. I've got some more videos to make, some stuff to do, and I got to get my picks together for tomorrow. So if nothing else, thank you very much. If you got questions, ask in the comment box. If it's a negative comment or a negative question, it doesn't matter because I'm closing this group down as soon as I get the 10 people or the amount of people necessary to keep this moving forward. I'm closing this group down, and it's a wrap. All right, so that's what I'm doing. So it is what it is, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.